to do some type of modification to it. These I had to modify to fit the stock brake thing. Let's turn that thing off before we run out of gas. As y'all can see, I dropped my bike again right here, but it was just, I was getting off of it. I was sitting on it. I was sitting on the reverse. And when I was sitting on the reverse, when I went to get off of it to get ready to take off, I kind of kicked it over. So it fell slow motion. So my mirrors, that ones I bought from Amazon, the blade mirrors, this one on this side broke, and of course you can see this where this got scratched up, this got cracked. What else? I don't think nothing else happened. Okay, but like I said, I bought this right here, this aerodynamics or whatever you want to call it, for the front right here, and I kind of modified it to make it fit under there. What else? Oh yeah, the fender, I mean the rear, that elephant nose that was on the back of here, the fender delete, put that back there. The tail, they call it tail tighty, I guess, and I just kind of put this little bracket on there. This bracket doesn't come on there. This bracket that goes right here, that's got these reflectors on the side, put those on there. But yeah, the bracket is from Amazon also. This bracket is I had to modify it. Like I said, mostly everything that I've done to the bike, mods that I've put on it, I had to customize it in one way or the other. The only thing I didn't have to customize was the muffler. That's it. But they did come with extra springs, and these springs right here, you see how stretched out they are. They're stretched out. So, but I still got the stock springs at the house. Also, what else? Oh, the phone mount. The phone mount. I had to, like I said, every single piece on this bike, guys, I had to modify, customize it to fit this bike, because nothing was able to just go on there without some type of customization. So, what else? Oh, the Speedo DRD right here. The Speedo DRD right here. I have it tucked in right there, but it's right here. And that heel, it's a Speedo heel, a speedometer. It healed the speed on there. So how do they say that? It healed the speed, heals the speedometer, or whatever you want to call it. But it's a Speedo DRD. It was the wrong part number, and I ordered it off of eBay. I'll leave the link in the description below too. But yeah, guys, I bought that off of eBay. It was the wrong part, and so they basically told me that I didn't order the wrong part, and I was like, yeah, I did order the wrong part. And so they were like, well, send us your wiring color codes, schematics or whatever, and we'll see if, you know. But we're sure, because I put my bike in the filter, to, you know, that way they know what type of mod that I have, and so that they can give me the correct part. And they said that most things, like on a 300, I guess 250 or 400, can fit this bike, but I don't know how true that is. But as I said, everything that I've put on here has been customized one way or the other. And there it is right there. You guys can see that. Oh, I got the Ninja decals, of course, underneath. It's got the Kawasaki decal underneath. Things leaked when that oil came out. It just went everywhere. I mean, it just blew. Also, the 14 tooth front sprocket right here, that was added. What else? Like I said, the decals. You can see all the decals, the Kawasaki decals, the Ninja decals, the little 400. And man, those decals are not cheap. I mean, I kid you not. I was like, man, I'm thinking like $8 to $10. No, they're way more than that. But I'll leave all the links in the description, so you guys can check it out. You know, it's on a budget. I promise you, it's budget friendly. This is budget friendly. You can get all these mods. You know, just make sure you get the right parts. You know, you can get them from the same seller on Amazon, but just make sure it's the right part for your bike. It changes the look dramatically. You know, like. And I like it, you know. I like the shorty. These levers are way shorter than the stock levers. The grips they're okay. I'm not too fond of them because This is aluminum, so it could bend, you know, when trying to put it on. And the reason I changed my mirrors was because I had dropped my bike, sitting it up in some soft soil, and I went to put my wife's bike up. It came back out, and my bike was laid on the ground, and this mirror right here cracked. So now I had to put these mirrors back on there because, as I said, I was on dropped the bike the other day, sitting there in the parking lot, just sitting there, sitting on the bike backwards, sitting right here on this part right here, sitting right there backwards, and then when I went to get off of it, it kind of boom, it fell over. It fell over. So yeah, that and so yeah, guys, so this is me, man. This is the bike. This is me and the bike. This is me and my 250. And that was man, guys. If you guys would have seen, man, that truck was literally like, I mean, I was inches away from that truck. I had to go to the left of it because it was turning to the right, and I mean, it was going so slow. You guys, you can see it on camera. I think the camera caught it. I don't know. I'm not for sure, but I mean, that truck was going so slow, guys. I almost like, oh my god, my life flashed before my eyes, man. I was like, oh, like hey, that was like the most close I've ever come to running into or wrecking, you know, like into a car. I've never come that close to wrecking into a car. But this is kind of where we're at. This scene right here.